Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Trouble Free. In this video, I'm going to explain you about the software risks in the subject of software engineering. So before going into the video, I have also started a new YouTube channel about study abroad content. If you are interested, I will give you the link of the channel in the description. You can watch and you can get the information. So now let us get into the video. In this video, I am going to explain about risks, software risks, and what are the different strategies you have for managing these risks, and also what are the different types of software risks, and what do you mean by risk management, and what are the risk management activities you have. All these things I'm going to discuss in this video. Okay, let's get started now. Risks, sorry, I'm really sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Risks are nothing but they are the uncertainty, or they are uncertainty things. No, they are uncertain things. Sorry, they are uncertain things that may occur in our software and lead to heavy losses. That's all. So uncertain in the sense unexpected, you can say, or some things which we don't want to happen. Okay, so there are some unexpected or very bad things that happen in our software and lead to heavy losses. Got it? This is about risks. Now we actually have two strategies for risks for managing the risks. Okay, so first is the reactive risk strategy and the next is a proactive risk strategy. So we will see what is the reactive risk and what is proactive and what are the differences between them now. Got it? So first you're clear with the definition of the risk, right? Now let us see what do you mean by the reactive risk strategy. So first of all, reactive, it says that the corrective measures are taken only when the software enters into the risk. That is, we will react only when the software is entering into the risk. Got it? So when previously we will not take any preventive measures for the risk. After it enters into the risk, then we will realize, then we will react, then we will wake up. Okay, simple. Next, no preventive care is taken, that is what I said, and corrected only after occurrence, that is only after it occurs only it is corrected. Older risk management approach, of course it is older because nowadays everything is being advanced, right? Initially only we are predicting everything, so that is why it is a older risk management approach. And if the risks are not solved, the product is obviously in danger because we have already risk has occurred. So if that risk is not removed, because of that risk so many risks may come, right? So that is why if they are not solved within time, then the project will be in the danger. Got it? So this is reactive risk strategy, which means we will react only after the risk occurs. Got it? Previously we will not take any preventive measures. Now let us see what do you mean by proactive risk strategy. The second one is proactive risk strategy. Here it is complete opposite to reactive risk. In reactive, what we do, once the risk is occurred, then we start, right? Here it is not like that. It begins before the risk occurs. Got it? First it will identify the risk. Next, will assess the impact of these risks on the software, that is how much impact it is going to create on the software, whether it is critical or medium or moderate or high, or the project is completely gonna crash or it is not going to affect, like that. First it will assess the impact of that risk on the software. Next, the risks are prioritized, that is you will be prioritizing the risk based on their impact, that is which is having more impact, that has to be solved first, right? So like that, yeah, high priority risks are managed first, high priority risks will be solved first, then you will be going to the more priority ones, right? Got it? So this is the proactive risk strategy. Proactive, reactive, the only difference is reactive you will react only after it has occurred. Proactive, that is before itself, before the occurrence of the risk itself, you will be very active, you will be taking preventive measures, and you will be identifying the risk, prioritizing them and solving them based on the priority basis. Got it? Now next, so now we are going to see what are the types of software risks we have. Okay, we actually have 6 types in total, 6 types of software risks we have. So let us see in detail. So the first one is project risk. So what do you mean by project risks? What comes under project risks is nothing but the risks in budget and staff, requirements, schedules. So all these will come under the project risks. Okay, the risks which are associated with budget or staff or requirements or schedules, all these will come under project risk. Next comes the technical risk. In technical risk, you will have some implementation risks, like when you are implementing the design which you have thought. So during implementation you will be getting the some risks, and while implementing the interfaces also, because a product will have several modules, right? So among all these modules you need to establish interfaces. So while establishing interfaces also you may get some technical risks. Next comes the business risk. So again, in business risk we have some subtypes. Okay, first one is market risk. Market risk is nothing but the risks which are associated with market, like no customers in the market to buy our product, like that, no customers. And next comes the strategic risk is nothing but if the product is not following the company policies, then the strategic risk may not following company's policies, then strategic risk will arise. Okay, next comes the management risk. Management risk is nothing but when senior manager leaves, like I'm telling you the example, when senior manager leaves the organization because he knows everything, he is completely habituated to the organization and all, right? If somebody new person comes, then everything has to be again freshly thought to that person, like that. Next comes the sales risk. Sales risk in the sense we are not clear about how to sell. It's not having customers. Not having customers will come under market risk. So when we don't know how to sell, when we don't know how to make sales, and we don't know how to advertise the products and all, you will be getting the sales risk. Next comes the budget risk. Budget risk is nothing but loss in budget or low budget, like that. Okay, so these are the businesses, different types of business risks you have. Next comes the known risk. Known risks are nothing but which you already know, okay, this will definitely happen. Whatever we do, how much ever perfectly we do or not, this will definitely happen, so we have to somehow prepare to clear this. That is what known risk means. Next comes a predictable risk. Predictable risk is nothing but you can predict. See, when you are implementing or when you are doing the interfaces, then you will get, right? So okay, maybe this may happen, maybe this risk may occur, so you'll be just predicting the things, that's all. Okay, unpredictable risk in the sense you cannot predict that. You will not even think of that area. A risk may happen in that area, you will not even think in that way. Okay, that is what unpredictable risk, which you don't predict, which you cannot even imagine or expect. Okay, this is about the types of software risk. We have total of 6 types: project risk, technical risk, business risk, and again business we have subcategories: known risk, predictable and unpredictable risks. Got it? Next, so the next definition that we are going to learn is, let me zoom in. So it is risk management. So what do you mean by risk management? As I said, I'll be explaining about risk management as well, right? So risk management is nothing but it is a process of making decisions so that risks in the software can be simply managing the risks, reducing the risks. Okay, it is a process of making decisions so that the risks in the software can be reduced, or you can also say it is a process of reducing the risks in the software. It is a process where the risks in the software can be reduced. Anything your wish, you can write it on your own once you understand that. Got it? Again, in this risk management also we have several activities through which we can reduce the risks. So as I said, we have several activities. We have total of 4 activities in risk management. The first is risk identification, risk projection, risk refinement, risk mitigation, monitoring and management, which is in short called as RMMM. Okay, so in this video I'm going to stop here. In the next video I'll explain about identification, projection and refinement in one video, and this RMMM will take one separate video, because here we have to discuss about what is mitigation, monitoring and management, right? So it will take one separate video again. These 3 things I will explain you in one video. Got it? So this is about risk, types of risk, strategies of managing the software risks, and what do you mean by risk management, and what are the different activities you perform in risk management. So all these things we have discussed. Okay, so in the next coming videos we will be discussing about these activities in detail. Okay, done. So if you're still having any doubts, just let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely try to clear your doubt.